Every year in the United States, a long weekend in February brings a mix of historical reflection, retail frenzy, and a welcome break from the depths of winter, President's Day. In 2026, this unofficial holiday lands on Monday, February 16th, giving millions of Americans 3 days to rest, travel, shop, or simply enjoy time with family and friends. What began as a day to honor the nation's first president has evolved into a multifaceted celebration with cultural, commercial, and educational significance that lasts far beyond the Monday it's observed. The origins of President's Day trace back to the 19th century, when the nation sought to remember and honor George Washington, the father of his country. Born on February 22, 1732, Washington's leadership during the American Revolutionary War and his role as the first president of the United States have made his legacy central to the nation's foundational story. For decades, his official birthday was marked on February 22nd, with ceremonies, parades, and school lessons remembering his contributions. However, the federal holiday as observed today takes shape thanks to the Uniform Monday Holiday Act of 1971, which moved several national observances, including Washington's birthday, to fixed Mondays. The aim was to create more 3-day weekends for workers and families, promoting rest and travel. As a result, the holiday became known informally as President's Day, and its meaning expanded. While Washington's memory remains central, the day is now often used to honor all American presidents, including Abraham Lincoln, whose own February birthday, the 12th, sits close on the calendar and whose legacy of unity and emancipation carries enduring resonance. In 2026, several events and celebrations across the country are expected to mark President's Day. Museums that explore American history often offer special exhibits or free admission, giving families and students a chance to learn about the nation's founding and its evolution through presidential leadership. School curriculums across many states include projects and discussions about the Constitution, civic duty, and the lives of presidents who shaped the trajectory of the United States. Such educational focus reinforces the idea that the holiday is not just a day off, but a reminder of the principles of democracy, freedom, and responsibility that define the country. Beyond education and history, President's Day has taken on a large role in American consumer culture. Retailers, especially in the automotive and home goods sectors, traditionally roll out deep discounts and special promotions during the long weekend. For many shoppers, the holiday signals an early start to seasonal buying, with deals on everything from furniture and electronics to winter clothing and appliances. Deal hunters around the country plan their purchases around this weekend, turning what was once a solemn commemoration into one of the busiest shopping periods of the year. Travel companies and hospitality providers also see a surge in demand as people take advantage of the long weekend to visit family or explore winter destinations. National parks, ski resorts, and cultural cities like Washington, D.C., Boston, and Philadelphia, places steeped in presidential history, often experience a jump in visitors. In Washington, D.C., for example, the National Mall and its historic monuments become backdrops for tourists who want to connect their holiday time with the story of the Republic's leaders. President's Day also brings a variety of community events. Parades and civic gatherings are common in smaller towns and big cities alike. Some focus directly on historical education with reenactments or speeches about Washington, Lincoln, and other influential leaders. Others combine fun with patriotism, hosting concerts, festivals, or sporting events that bring communities together. In many places, amateur historians, reenactors, and heritage organizations take the opportunity to share stories about lesser-known presidents and the challenges they faced, adding depth and nuance to the celebration. On the political calendar, President's Day in 2026 comes at an interesting moment. While it is not an election year for the presidency, the holiday's proximity to contemporary debates about civic engagement and leadership offers fertile ground for reflection. Across news outlets, commentators often use the day to discuss how modern presidents have interpreted the Constitution and navigated global challenges, comparing their decisions to those made by Washington and Lincoln in their own times. Such conversations can spark interest in civic participation, voter registration efforts, and discussions about the nature of leadership in the 21st century. For many Americans, President's Day is a personal experience that blends rest, celebration, and reflection. Whether it's a family road trip, a classroom project, or an afternoon spent at a local museum, the holiday carries different meanings for different people. Some use the day simply as a break from work or school, while others see it as a chance to engage more deeply with the country's history and ideals. As 2026 approaches, social media threads, podcasts, and local news segments are already highlighting ways to mark the day, from virtual tours of presidential homes like Mount Vernon and Springfield to lectures from historians and interactive quizzes for kids. The range of activities reflects the diversity of ways Americans connect with their national story. President's Day may no longer be confined to a single name or date, but its spirit persists in the shared values it represents. It is a moment to remember leadership and service, to think about the past while looking forward to the future, and to enjoy time with others in a way that honors both tradition and contemporary culture. Whether through education, travel, shopping, or quiet contemplation, the holiday has become woven into the fabric of American life, a reminder of the nation's roots and the leaders who helped shape it.